Second set for 6 points against the serve.
Yes, Chang's first serve percentage usually not very good. Two missed first serves here. Carl will be trying to get the telepathy through.
15 seconds.
And it worked pretty well. Well, we saw some terrific lobbing last week up in Montreal, and that's such a useful device to have against the net rusher.
Four successive points to Michael Chang turned that game around and enabled him to consolidate his break. 2-love.
Quarterfinalist here last year, so his rankings have been slipping steadily this year. He needs to try and duplicate that if he possibly can. Got a lovely wristy smash as Ferreira. It's pretty wristy serve as well. Surprising amount of pace and doesn't appear really to put a lot of effort into it.
10th ace from Ferreira enables him to open his account in this second set. Chang 2-1.
When will I see you?
Still up a set to love. I just wondered now whether Ferreira is going to try and change tactics from the gentle ones and attack more.
Yeah, certainly looks quite a lot like it. We saw those, again, poor serving statistics of Chang, but it's not something that he should be unduly worried because he's at top of the tour this year on points one behind his second serve.
15 seconds.
There's his fifth ace.
This year he's winning 55% of points behind his second serve. That, as I say, leads the tour. Of course, what it is particularly is the fact that he, it's not that he necessarily serves that well, it's that he backs up the serve, of course, with tremendous ground stroke play.
So now then the chance for Ferreira to recover one of the breaks. And certainly now a different approach here from Ferreira.
Yeah, it's pretty important, you feel, for Chang to get that second serve onto the Ferreira backhand, seeing that Ferreira's had a change of mind.
Advantage, Chang.
Change of mind, but not a change of fortune for Ferreira, who must serve now to stay in this second set.
Yes, a lot of wild-looking forehands. That's much the Ferreira that we've been seeing this year. Suddenly now looking like a little boy lost again. Got to tell himself, though, of course, it's maybe a bad score in this set, but he is a set up.
Seems to have given up the ghost there in this set. Which a little surprising. You would have thought he'd say, well, let's hold serve here, get a little bit of equilibrium. At least I'd be serving first in the third. But I think it's a question of let's get this set over with. Even if you're not trying, you can bet your life that this man will be. Breaks to love to wrap up the set 6-1.
That's a wonderful shot by Chang. And it really does, doesn't it? It really just shows his temperament. Because he might have thought, oh, well, Ferreira's giving me this game anyway. I'll win it on the next point. Not Chang. Just in case Ferreira has a change of mind, takes the opportunity he has. And it didn't really seem like an opportunity. He just made it into one.
Well, earlier it seemed as if Goran Ivanisevic might be going out. He was down a set 4-2 to Daniel Nestor, the Canadian qualifier. But Ivanisevic has come back. He's won that match 4-6, 7-5, 7-6, winning the tiebreaker 8-6. So Ivanisevic through to the third round. He'll play Jan Simmering. And also through to the third round, the man who beat Michael Chang last week, Gustavo Curtin, who's also come from a set down to beat Todd Woodbridge 3-6, 6-1, 6-4. There's the second set statistics. At least the serving percentage is rather better.
Yes, unusual this week, no double faults there in that set, but then of course it's a much abbreviated set with just the 7 games. We have seen a lot of double faults, and I see they seem to have the net cord sticks, the single sticks, at an angle, and I wondered earlier on this week that the net actually seemed a little high, and perhaps a very good reason why we were getting as many net cords. To find out whether this is a policy.
Third and final set, Chang serving.
You can see those single sticks there. They seem to be lying at an angle to the net posts themselves, otherwise you would think it was an illusion.
He wasn't far away from getting it, that.
Well, a great bit of athleticism all round, firstly from Chang, and look at Ferreira here, how he's able to manipulate his body. Going to be very interesting to see as this set unfolds just how Ferreira intends playing it, whether he goes back to his winning ways of the first set or whether he throws caution to the wind. The point really, I think, shows you his all-round skills. This little low backhand volley, playing it really very well.
Good lengths on that second serve. Just catching Ferreira by surprise.